guys, thanks for tuning in to Cupcakes and Coupons. You're probably thinking, what the heck? So, just a quick do-it-yourself project that I wanted to share. So, as couponers, we get a lot of these, and that's of course we're not using our green bag. And I only have two. Well, I only have two of these green bags that I use, so of course I still use my plastic bags. Anywho, I wanted to show you guys a pretty cool do-it-yourself project, a way to store those bags. So I've gotten a lot of these couponing, and I saw this project, and like I said, I wanted to share. Once this is empty, we don't have to throw it away. We can just take off this paper. You can leave it on if you want to, but of course I want to get creative. And yeah, so I have this and my empty one. Let me show you the supplies that you will need. And I'm actually using, I keep my Sunday's paper, well, the comics out of my Sunday's paper because I like to use it for gift wrapped. I think it's pretty cool to wrap up gifts with it, so that's what I keep it for. If you don't have these inserts, you can also use scrapbooking paper. I have plenty of scrapbooking paper, but I wanted to use this. I have so many of these, and yeah. So this is not a necessity. You don't have to use this, but when I take off the little the cover, I actually, there's this, so I just spray it down and let it soak for a while, and yeah, it's definitely a step that you can skip. Okay guys, I forgot to mention that you need a bowl, and I have this piece of paper, and it's kind of a thick piece of paper. It's just a flyer, but you don't want anything too thin because I'm using this actually to protect my surface, and if you have something that is too thin, you're gonna paper mache your surface, and if that's what you're going for, okay. I also just have this knife. I mean, you can use anything just to stir up your solution or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let me tell you how I made this. I used 3 parts glue to 1 part water. I didn't measure. I just kind of guesstimated. To me, it wasn't that serious, and I'm not sure because I'm not a paper mache master, but yeah, I put in my glue, and then I put water. I will show you guys one little section to do. I just cut a strip of the Sunday comics. I have my container, my Lysol container, and I've actually sprayed it down with my solution. I mean, if you can spray it down with water or whatever, just to take off the extra paper that was on here. Okay, so I cut this so that it'll go on here all nice and neat. I will take a piece of this. I'm going to dip it in my water or in my mixture. Until it is all covered. Okay, And now I want to start at the bottom, and I'm actually using, I don't know if you can, there's a seam on here. I'm going to use that as my guide. Just going to twirl this around. And hope that it comes out pretty even. There is my first go around. Okay, let's see how it's turning out. I hope you guys get the idea. I see a bubble. Before I put any of this on it, I filled it up. And let me show you how this works. You just pull your trash, your bag out, and it just keeps going, guys. This is excellent. But yeah, first of all, before I started, I cleaned this out, and of course after it was all of the wipes were gone, what I did is I filled it up with soapy dishwater, and I just closed it and turned it upside down because I wanted it to I didn't want a Lysol smell, a real strong Lysol smell. And what it does is it takes the edge off, and it leaves a nice fresh smell, a nice fresh scent. So now my baggies actually smell good. Okay, crazy, but yeah. And what I do with my bag, because the first time I filled it up, I did something a little bit different, but this seems to work better for me, is I just take my bags and kind of fold them a little bit. And what I do is I take them and I just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like that. And I just stuff them in, and you can get it pretty darn full. Like I'm sure I could get 10 more bags in here. Same thing, I will put this one back in. It just seems to work better than just stuffing them all in. I mean, just take the bag, and while you're watching YouTube videos, just kind of back and forth. In this way, they just all seem to come out well. And see, guys, like I said, you can really continue stuffing this. Put my lid back on, and voila, there you have it. Can store these wherever you like. So yeah, guys, I am definitely a DIY junkie. I love arts and craft projects. So this is it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.